What is up, YouTubers? This is my second video. Thank you for the subscribers from last video and all the views. I'm surprised you guys dealt with all that shit that I put on there. Anyways, you probably have heard of me from either your grandparents, your family, your friends. I don't know what you heard me from, but you're here now and you're listening to what I have to say. Here we go. So, I'm going to talk about the Woodward Cruise. The Woodward Cruise was a blast, as I mentioned in the last video. I was going to go that day. I did go that day, and I went the next day, which is the main day of Saturday. I feel like I'm rapping what I'm saying. Anyways, I'm gonna slow down so you guys can understand, so you don't have to replay my video 5 times just to understand. Anyways, so I'm there with Morgan Lee and her brother. We are in a Jeep, and we get in the Jeep and we go off. Before I go to that, I was at a party with Morgan Lee and with Noah and her family. We got to this party, and I'm walking down the road, and I'm getting pumped. All of a sudden, I look to my left, and someone says, "Oh, crap." And I'm like, I think I hear Satan. Oh, hey. It was some girl from school. But anyways, I'm walking to the party. I get there, and I swear, you haven't seen a boy happy until he sees an alpaca. I saw an alpaca, and I was like, my family! And I started running towards it, like, hey, I'm going to ride this thing to freedom. And it was hilarious. These guys were looking at me like, what? I come out of nowhere. I just, pet the alpaca. Like, this is freaking awesome. I, skip the horses. I pet the alpaca. The alpaca is, my family. He is my bro. I start petting it. I'm like, everyone's looking at me, and I'm like, yeah, so this is my alpaca. Anyways, so after that I pet the alpaca for at least probably 5 minutes, I went to the animals. The animals were pretty cool. So there was ducks, there was chickens, there was roosters. Woo! It was funny. So there's this big looking girl there, and she looked really freaking muscular, and she sort of scared me at first because I'm not really used to it. She went to the biggest duck, and I swear the duck was about that freaking big, and she went up to it and gave it this biggest freaking hug ever. She picked it up and was like, ah! Here's me that would have broken every single bone in my body. It's like, yo, Hulk, drop the duck. We're not killing the animals. But God, it scared the crap out of me. I'm looking at her sweat, please don't kill me. And I picked up a duck after 5 minutes of being scared of the rooster, because the rooster was running around my feet. I was like, nah, get away from me. It freaked me out, actually. It was the chicken and the roosters were walking up. Oh, there was also goats. I forgot to add. Sorry if I interrupted myself. Anyways, there was goats, chickens, roosters, and ducks. Ducks. It's sponsoring ducks. It's ducks. Anyways, I'm holding a duck in my hand, and this girl's putting this rooster in my face, and I'm just like, will you get the damn rooster out my face? Please! And thank you. I do not want to have to kiss its feet. Thank you and goodbye. It's like grabbing the girl's face and just be like, move over as you walk past her. But again, I dealt with it. I wish I just blew up in her face. I wish I did that. Anyways, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. So I leave that, and I'm going over to the food, get my drinks. I give the family drinks. I felt like the caterer. I was like, I'll take your menu from you, right? Thank you. No, I'd be that guy that picks up the waiter and goes do it yourself. Anyways, so I'm sitting there and I'm eating my food, which I only had a small piece of hamburger. I don't like eating around people. Anyways, so this girl comes right into the middle of where everyone was sitting, and just goes like this. She's like, I'm sorry, but I almost fell off my chair. I was like, what? And the mother runs up to her like, what the frick happened? And there's nothing wrong with her. I'm looking at her like, where's she bleeding? Does she have all of her limbs? Yes? Why are you screaming bloody murder? I got stung by a bee! I was like, what? I thought you got freaking shot in the butt! And you got stung by a bee? Oh my God. I almost choked and died on my food. because you scream bloody murder. It's just like, I could get shot right now and I wouldn't scream that loud. Like, oh my god, I'm sorry, but it scared me just doing that impression. Don't know how I hit the pitch, though. But anyways, after that, we went to the Woodward cruise. We walked to the cruise. We got to see all these cool cars. These guys were making cars spin their tires, making it smoke. Yeah, until they got brought up like the diesel trucks. Oof, that was funny. They gassed us out. There's like, ugh! And all of a sudden you see the exhaust just spit this black stuff out. You're just like, no! You can stop now! Or they put water behind this really classical car just so they could see it spin. So they did that. And he starts spinning. And he starts spinning down the road. And here's me like, we put water in like that much of space, but you went about that much of space. Like, yeah. Should we have watered down the whole road? But anyways, it was really cool. Went with my dad. Got to see cool cars. Took us an hour to go 2 miles. But anywho, then it come. I think I was talking about the pool before this. This girl walked up to me and she's like, "Are you crazy?" And I said this exact sentence. I said, "If you looked around you, you'd notice that I'm not the only crazy person here." And I winked. I was like, believe me, it's like, if you've seen what our world has come to, you will realize that we're all just nuts and bolts. It's true. Like, if you look at our surroundings and you look at what we've done, you'll be like, yeah, we kind of fucked up, I guess. No, I don't guess. Believe me, I know. Like, I was on the lake, and I looked to my left and my right, and it's like in the distance. I don't know how I saw it either. My dad saw it too. He's just like, "What is that?" He's like, "Oh, that's smog." I was like, "You cannot see smog." He's like, "That smog you can see is you look right there. Yeah, that's smog." I was like, "No freaking dirt." But anyways, I'm looking at it like, that's freaking nasty. And my mom's like, "You're breathing it in now, honey." I was just like, just don't breathe. Like, it looked freaking nasty. It was brown and green. I was just like, grab that, like, oxygen tank, like,
Talk like you're on helium?
or something. Like, it was numb. It was just a no. But, like, oh my freaking god. That was nasty. It was fun. It was like, okay, we went swimming, I guess. So, I guess that was fun. I just realized something. Wow, I really did just realize something. So, in a way, people outside this room, they don't know I'm recording, so they're probably just like, why the fuck is he talking to himself? It's just like, they know I was home alone, and I usually talk to myself in the mirror because I felt lonely. Thank God we made FaceTime. That reminds me of another thing, which involves the bathroom. No, it's not perverted, so no, you don't have to end this right now. Okay, so I'm downstairs, and I'm playing Xbox, and I hear a sound. And it sounded like this. I was like, the fuck is going on out there? I stand up, and I look out the window, and I see a man. It looked like a man, at least. It was like a shadow. So anyway, sorry, my thing cut off. It said I had not enough storage. So I deleted a few of my apps I didn't need. Anyways, so he's spraying crap in the lawn. Here's me. I instinctively walk over to the door, and I'm just like, oh, bitch, you ain't getting in. And I lock the door. I then go upstairs, which I had my iPad with me. I don't know why I had it. I run up the stairs all of a sudden because my mind makes a sound going, basically the door unlocking, and I'm like, shit, he's inside. So I'm walking up the stairs, I begin to run. I run into the bathroom, and here's me. Luck. You ain't getting in. Nah, you know there's nothing snazzy inside of a freaking bathroom. No. I sat down, and I was like this. And I was like shaking. It looked really, really funny in the mirror. But like, if you were in my shoes, or what I look like right now, if you were in my shoes, you'd be like, shit, that was crazy. So I'm sitting, and all I hear is sounds, which I was told they were in my head, which I know there was nothing in my head. Like, even a brain. There's not even a brain in there, I think. It's like, phew. Anyways, I'm sitting on the floor, and I'm freaking scared out of my mind. and I hear sounds downstairs. I text 6 people, help me. Guess what? None of them replied. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna die. No, one replied. That was freaking awesome. Her name was Sydney Finn. She's a really good one. She's one of my really good friends. So I know her through Izzy Finn, which is her sister. Izzy Finn and me go way back. Not really that far back, maybe about 2 years. That's about it. Anyways, so I'm texting Sid, freaking out right now. I'm just like, oh my god, somebody's in my house. She's trying to calm me down. Here's me like, nothing's gonna calm me down until he leaves my house. So I'm freaking out, and she's just like, just chill. Here's me like, girl, you just get your ass over here and you freak out like I am. Anyways, she's like, is there anything you can hit him with? Ugh, cut out again. Alright, is there anything you can hit him with? I was like, a toilet brush. She's just like, no. Anything hard. I was like, yes, a toilet seat. Like, what am I gonna do? So, anyways, just long story short, because I have very little time I can speak left before I have to delete basically everything on my iPad. Went downstairs, was basically really upset. She almost called the police. There was no, my mom said, there's no one in the house, honey. Here's me like, I heard the door unlock and I heard sounds down here. You gonna say that was the wind or you gonna say we have a ghost? I freaked out. My mom said I overreacted, saying that my mom was playing tricks on me. And yeah, so I basically looked like a ridiculous fool. Anyways, it was awesome that you guys listened. I, love you all. I'm glad you guys subscribed. Give it a thumbs up if you really like this and thought that I should really join theater or anything really. You can comment, you can subscribe. My Instagram is The.anonymous.blond, same as my YouTube thing. And so is my Ask FM. So, love you guys. I will see you guys maybe in a few days. Because I got no life.